Yeah.
Thank you for joining the show. Thank you for joining another special edition of the show. Let's get right to it. This is the Wrestling Fans Podcast. And if you don't like the show, make sure that you tell everyone not to like the show so we can still get more people listening to not like the show. That's usually how the world works right now, Trent. This is how we're going to start the show. Trent, you are the best in the world. No one can deny that. I would not have the show without you. So let's get right into it, man. We got predictions this week for the Balls pay-per-view. That's what we're calling it, GBoF. Mm-hmm. We're definitely going to give our recap on the shows that happened this week. We got some rap battles, but of course, I am crushing, dominating Trent in the BB19 fantasy draft. I want to see my streak continue. So even if it doesn't continue, we got an hour to anticipate. Wait a minute, I'm destroying you. I'm pretty sure I'm destroying you. All right. Anyway. Okay. So, Trent, before we get into how bad I'm crushing you, let's get on to the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view, man. We got our predictions, so let's go through those.
All right. So for the pre-show, we have the Cruiserweight title match with Neville defending against Kira Tozawa of Titus Worldwide.
All right. So this Titus Worldwide thing. I'm a little bit shaky on this. Is Titus a heel now, or is he just a spokesman? Are all of his clients faces?
I'm not actually sure, really.
Okay. I just had to kind of figure that out.
I think he might be like a heel sort of. I think he's like telling them advice, but it's like bad advice, and he kind of knows it's bad advice, but he's doing it to get his brand out there. Yeah. So he don't care if they look stupid as long as his name gets out there, maybe.
Okay. Well, given that aspect, I see Tozawa losing, but definitely getting a rematch down the line, maybe a month or two.
Yeah, I agree. Neville takes this one.
Okay. Is that the only match on the kickoff show?
Yep.
To be honest, man, I think that's worthy of... Wait a minute, wait. Are we having a kickoff show for a pay-per-view called Balls?
Yep, we are. There's a lot of balls on my TV this week after Big Brother.
That does not deserve a welcome to the show. Okay, wait a minute. So they really have a kickoff show for Great Balls of Fire?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yep. So what's on the main card?
They have to have the kickoff. They kick them in the balls, so the balls will be on fire.
This will be a running thing throughout the night. We are on episode 66, soon to be Trent's favorite episode. Episode what?
69.
He can't wait. I can't wait either. So, Trent, let's get into the actual card, man. What's next?
All right, we have Enzo Amore versus Big Cass.
I was actually shocked that this was a match. I know Enzo needs to exact punishment on Big Cass, maybe revenge, but I don't see this being anything other than a squash.
Yeah, pretty much. I could probably see it being a squash, and then he keeps beating him up after the bell, and somebody runs in like Big Show or something.
Okay. So you do further it along with getting someone credible to challenge Big Cass. So, okay.
Yep.
I like that. I'll be shocked if this is the first match. I know we're kind of going in order just off the list that's out, but right. I wonder what would be the first match.
I would do the tag title match first. I think that'd be a great way to start the show off, get the crowd excited.
Okay, let's go to the tag team match then.
All right, so we have Cesaro and Sheamus defending the Raw tag titles against the Hardy Boys in a 30-minute Iron Man match.
Wow. Jeez, I forgot it was an Iron Man match. That's right.
Yeah. Which I think if this wasn't an Iron Man match, the Tozawa Neville match would probably made the main card.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, man. Like I said, I forgot it was a 30-minute Iron Man match, so time constraints maybe push that Cruiserweight match to the kickoff show. So that makes sense. I still see WWE milking the Hardys for everything that they're worth and not really, taking advantage of this title run again. So I got Cesaro and Sheamus winning it. I wish they had a cool name instead of Cesaro and Sheamus, but you have to establish who the real champs are, and they are the champs.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Cesaro and Sheamus also. The Hardys don't need the titles to be over. They're over with their name.
I have missed Raw clips with the Hardys on there. Is the broken gimmick falling apart like the Bullet Club gimmick fell apart?
Yeah, I think it is. He don't seem to be doing it quite as much now.
Okay. I still think, man, if you bring King Maximus in, if you bring the drone in, you don't necessarily have to bring his wife in. Keep them off TV for maybe a couple weeks so we get to go to the compound. I still think that would be just outrageous, man, and people would love to see it. But if they don't do it, that's just something that they won't do, you know?
Yeah. Well, one thing I'm kind of worried about if they do this broken thing is a lot of that was Matt Hardy, his creation in his mind. I'm afraid if they do it in WWE, Vince is going to have his hands on it and he's going to mess up what was a great thing.
You're exactly right. And 9 times out of 10, that does happen once Vince starts getting his hands into everything. I still think, well, let me ask you this. Would 10% of Matt Hardy's involvement with the broken gimmick work?
I don't know. I feel like you got to go all the way if you're going to do it.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. I think that the reason that the broken gimmick worked because it was so raw. I mean, it was on TNA. It was something that was so over the top, and it got noticed. My thing is, if Vince puts his hand in it, you know, we compared the Hardy compound to the Bray Wyatt compound,
right?
And for all the theatrics that New Day visit to the compound gave us, visually it was stunning.
Yeah.
The Hardy compound, I mean, it could have used some better editing, but the whole concept of it worked. We'll see though, man. Like 10% of Matt, I think would suck, but 30, 40, 50%, like at least seeing those visuals, seeing the drone going to the compound, I think that could at least give us something. Have them just drop the Team Extreme stuff. I think that would be a good start to it.
Yeah. And another thing comparing the Bray Wyatt compound and the Hardys is the Hardys actually really live at that compound. They actually live there on that land.
Right.
It wasn't like they went and found a piece of land to film this on, like the Wyatt stuff.
Yeah. Because according to WWE, Bray Wyatt has so much real estate that just for some reason burns up in flames every single time. I don't know why.
Yeah, and he has so much money as a wrestler, but yet he only lives in a little shack.
Exactly. Okay, so we got Cesaro and Sheamus winning this. But we're definitely clamoring to see the broken gimmick.
Yep.
What's next?
Next match: Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt.
Dude, do you care?
No, I don't.
So, I guess we should care because he is the cover boy. Seth is the cover boy.
Yeah.
And for all intents and purposes, I have started playing WWE 2K17 over the weekend. Didn't play it before then, really. So I'm excited for 2K18. I want to find hacks to get Shinsuke and stuff like that. But again, he's your cover boy. He should be doing something amazing. I hope they have an amazing match, but I don't care. I'm going with Seth just because I just don't care.
Yeah, I'm going with Seth also. Bray Wyatt loses all his feuds, so why not yet another one? Unless they carry it out to the next month, but I don't think this feud needs to be carried out any longer. It's been really, really boring.
You know the thing about it though, man? Of course heels are supposed to lose. I mean, that's the point, right?
Right.
But he loses and there's nothing there. Like there's nothing added to his loss. He doesn't lose and attacks them at the end of the match. He doesn't lose because of outside interference. He just loses. Flat on his back looking up at the light. So I would love to see something else added to this match. Maybe after the fact, but he's gonna lose.
Yeah. He loses and then he's like, oh well, I guess I'll go start talking spooky stuff to somebody else now.
Yeah. So what's next?
The next is the feud that will never end. Miz versus Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental Championship.
Okay, I will say this. I'm a big fan of the Miztourage. I like the fact that both Dallas and Axel, are having something to do. We've always said if you have people on the roster, utilize them. I like it. I could see them continuing this. I don't know if the whole feud with Dean continues, but I got the Miz, man.
Yeah, I'm going with the Miz too, and I'm ready for Miz to move to somebody else.
Given that, who do you think he moves on to, man?
Maybe do because it seems like Balor's been knocked down the card. Why not do like a Balor and Miz feud?
I wouldn't have a problem with that. I think right now with his Mr. Raj and Maurice, you need somebody that can talk, or you just need to. You either need somebody that can talk so they can do promos back to back, or you need somebody that you're gonna push to the heavens, and that could be Finn Balor. He now not only will win another title, he then gets to destroy Axel and Bo Dallas and Miz at the same time. Furthermore, people thinking that he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. So I like that, man. And maybe that's the next competitor for him. And once he gets past the Drifter.
Yeah, because from everything I've read, it don't seem like Balor's gonna be in the main event picture anymore.
Yeah, once he starts fighting the Drifter, I that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't have that written down, but is that a match on this card?
Oh wow, wait. So if he's not on the card, if he's not facing the Drifter, he's not on the card, right?
Right. I mean, I'm wondering if it's like a match I forgot to write down or something.
I don't think, dude. Trust me. The Drifter and Finn Balor is not on the card. That's not on the card.
But I mean, it should be because they've been building it up at least a little bit. I mean, it's something you would think they would throw on a B pay-per-view.
You're exactly right, and Finn Balor versus the Drifter might be on the card. The Demon is not on the card. So again, I mean, it might not be a bathroom break, but it could be a great chance for people to stretch their legs and stretch their arms based on his entrance. So maybe they could add that.
Yep. Next match, Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship.
This is where we actually have to differ because everyone knows. 5 Feet of Fury, WWE's version of Harley Quinn herself, the Dynamo of Dominance, A+.
Yes.
Is Trent's favorite chick, wrestler, just person all around. So, who you got, Trent?
Who you think?
I'm going with Sasha Banks.
Okay.
I don't think that's a shocker, but I'm going with Sasha Banks only because I don't think it will hurt Alexa.
Right.
But I don't really see any progress with the Divas division with Alexa holding the title right now. So I think they give it to Sasha, and then we get a Sasha and Bayley feud at SummerSlam. For some reason, Sasha and Bayley probably play off each other well versus Alexa and Bayley.
Right.
Your thoughts?
That makes sense, but then again, they've been teasing this whole thing with Nia and Alexa. I wonder if they're going to do that for SummerSlam.
I would just hope they make up their mind. I honestly, I don't see Nia as a face.
I don't either.
And Alexa as the heel, and them going at it. Like, I just don't see that working.
What if they turn Alexa?
I would definitely get behind that, but man,
I could get behind that too.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the freaking show. But the pixie dust fairy tale character for Alexa is cool, but she's a heel, man. Like, she's a heel. I don't think you'll ever change her
I'm
back.
sure if they turned her face though, she wouldn't go back to that.
I'm not saying that she wouldn't, but man, even if she goes to a face, I don't think anything changes with her promos. I don't think anything changes in her demeanor at all. Like,
it's just toward the heel. It's just toward the heels instead of the baby faces.
Yeah, like, I don't think anything changes. So once again, if Nia is your heel and Alexa, is trying to knock down the heel, that probably works. But if Nia is your face, I mean, she could knock down Alexa with one punch, man. That doesn't really sit well. So I got Sasha, but I see where you're coming from.
All right, well, I'm gonna stick with my girl.
Okay.
Next match we have Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman in an ambulance match.
For all intents and purposes, man, I want to say Roman just because he, came out a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, saying he's booking a match at SummerSlam, which I don't understand. But I mean, it has to be Braun unless Roman gets payback for what Braun did to him last time.
Yeah. Braun's won both of their matches they've had, right?
Yeah, Braun's beat his butt every single time.
Yeah, I think Roman's winning here.
Yeah, I don't see Braun winning, but I do see Braun winning at the end of the night. Like Roman may win the match, but I don't think Braun gets escorted out of the building. I don't think Braun leaves, or I don't think Roman leaves the arena walking. Let's just put it that way. So
well, what I would do for SummerSlam is just switch this program and the main event and have that as the two matches for SummerSlam. So do Joe and Braun and Brock and Roman, if that's what they're going to do. If they're going to do Brock and Roman, then have the other match be Joe and Braun.
Whoa. I see what you're saying. Wow, I really see what you're saying. Jeez. Wow. That could work, man. That definitely could work. Yeah, that could really work. Whew. Man, that could work. Okay, so here's the thing. If Roman wins and Roman comes out unscathed, we're really ramping up SummerSlam, and we pretty much get WrestleMania early, right? Braun versus Roman. This could be the time, right? This could be just damn sure could be the time. But if Roman beats Braun, Braun's still probably gonna look red hot. I mean, it's gonna be a bloodbath, even though it's PG. So if Joe loses, which he probably will, both of them will be pissed off. Yeah, that could definitely work, man. That could definitely work.
Maybe like after the match with Brock, Braun comes down and attacks Samoa Joe.
Wow. Okay. At the end of the night, Braun. That's what I'm starting calling him, Braun. Braun is gonna hurt somebody. So like that's what I'm saying. I don't think the matches really matter. Braun's gonna hurt somebody. So yeah, I'm totally with that, man. The crazy thing about it is, and we talked about this before, Braun is a face when he faces Roman.
Yeah.
Joe was honestly, I thought Joe would have been a face because Brock had been made to be a beast and the 666 god or whatever, right? But until when Joe beat up Brock's girlfriend, that made him a heel because, wrestlers shouldn't put their hands on females. But at the same time, if you get Braun versus Joe, like, I guess you got to, turn that back around again and try to figure out who's the heel. Maybe Braun is the heel because he's seven. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's interesting, man. That is interesting. What did we say before?
I hope they go that way because I would like to see that match, just like I'm ready to see this match is going to happen with Brock and Joe.
What did we say before, though? Like a couple weeks ago, I think we flipped it, right? We said, okay, Braun wins, Braun faces Brock. What did we have for Roman? Seth?
Cena.
That's right. And we'll get to SmackDown a little bit later. So disappointed by the Cena thing. But okay. All right, cool. Yeah, that does make sense then. Cool.
Yep. So that's pretty much the pay-per-view.
Okay. All right.
Since we picked Joe to lose, right? So Brock will beat Joe.
Yeah, I still think at the end of the night, we get something grand. That 30-minute Iron Man match kind of blocked off a lot of time, but there's only 5 matches on the card?
No, there's 7 matches.
We went through you got the IC, the tag, the heavyweight, Seth and Bray, and then Roman and Braun. What else?
Okay, you got the Universal title, you got the ambulance match,
right?
You got the women's title, IC title,
tag
titles, Bray and Seth, and then Enzo and Cass.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's 7. Wow, that is 7. Okay, cool. I can't count. Anyway, let's move on to wait.
I also think we good Big Brother players, but we'll get to that later.
I'm crushing you in Big Brother. Here's the thing. Trent's paying way too much attention to Big Brother, and we're gonna get to how much attention he's paying to it. But I know I'm gonna win, so not really worried about it. Trent, was there anything else on Raw that kind of caught your eye or caught your attention?
I guess the Goldust segment. I mean, I've been liking what he's doing.
Yeah, it was fun. Once again, what happens to them once they're done fighting each other?
I don't know. They might have bigger plans for Goldust. I'm thinking this might be one of Goldust's last runs.
Okay. All right, cool. Oh, cool. Yeah, I liked it too. I mean, he played a vignette, and then Truth was right behind him eating a big bucket of popcorn, so that was cool.
Yep.
Trent, how did the show end again?
Braun beat Apollo.
Did you see?
Yes.
So what did Apollo? He did the backflip or something like that?
Yeah, the moonsault, the
The
standing
moonsault.
moonsault.
The standing moonsault. As he's on his way down, Braun pretty much drop kicks him from the mat, and he goes flying. And I thought his neck was broken, but
Yeah,
that was sick.
yeah. It is crazy the things that Braun can do as far, for a man his size. I mean, he is one incredible athlete.
And I give you that. I think they're getting way more creative with Braun. I mean, Braun doesn't have 30-minute matches, but everything that he does is very impactful. So I like it, man.
Yeah, and he's not like the slow and plodding big guy like, Big Show is at times or Kane is at sometimes. He can move in that ring.
Right. And they're taking full advantage of that, just putting him in creative matches. Yeah. He's really the biggest guy on Raw. So he doesn't really fight a lot of giants either. He's fought Kalisto, Apollo Crews now. We're just getting to see him in a lot of different matches. So that's cool.
Yep.
Okay, let's move on to SmackDown, man, because we definitely got to talk about the July 4th episode. Your 4th was exciting, normal, what?
It was normal. I'll sit at home and watch SmackDown and watch Big Brother.
Okay, what do you usually do on July 4th?
Usually go to the lake and stuff.
Okay, cool, man. Yo, that's freaking awesome, dude. Is cooking out a part of your 4th tradition?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This time the 4th happened on Tuesday, which I thought sucked. But are you a big fireworks fan?
No.
Not at all?
Nah.
Are you worried about the dangers of fireworks or just never got into them?
I just never really got into them, really.
Okay. All right, cool. With the new Pitbull, it sucked because people had 4 days of ammunition, started popping them on Saturday. And if they didn't finish them, they're still popping them. He doesn't know what a freaking firework is. So, I know you have to you probably dealt with the same thing with Snuggles, but man, it is annoying because this dude is barking at every boom and every pop. It's crazy.
She actually wasn't that bad. Hers is more when it thunders. That's when she gets scared.
Okay. I mean, I could deal with the growling with the thunder, but I mean, these were barks like somebody was outside.
Yeah. All she does, she don't bark or nothing. She just starts shaking and kind of hides in the corner.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I'm glad he doesn't do that, but wow, that sucks.
Yeah.
July 4th wasn't that big of a day for me. It was on a Tuesday, man. That sucked.
Yeah.
But let's get into SmackDown. Now, the biggest thing that we've heard was going to happen for a while was John Cena coming back to the good old US of A on July 4th.
Yep.
And we predicted.
Of course, because who else can give a great pro-America speech like John Cena?
I thought he was running for president.
Yeah.
I thought the Constitution was going to change.
Daddy asked me, why don't they always get him to do this? Why don't they ask anybody else? I said, I'm asking the same question. He's
the guy, man. He's the guy. I will say that.
Just wait until he's done and then Roman has to do those speeches.
Nah, I don't think they'll let Roman do it. Here's what I hated before, but I kind of prefer it now. Remember when they used to have July 4th or Columbus Day or all these stupid days? They would do a vignette with him narrating it. Yeah. So I thought those were terrible too, but I would prefer that than him getting in the ring and telling us about the glory of the United States.
Yeah.
Okay. And just so we're on the same page.
We also didn't have a 4th of July party on SmackDown like we usually do on these holidays.
Yeah, we just got Xavier Woods sharing his Consequence Creed outfits with the New Day. We didn't get like a barbecue or a cake or none of that stuff.
What holiday was that when they were backstage celebrating and their food fight broke out? Was that July 4th?
I think it was July 4th. I think I have the image of it on one of the videos, but I think it was July 4th.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, let's jump into it now. Cena's back. And as soon as Cena's back, Rusev comes out and shakes during his promo. So are we getting a Rusev and John Cena match?
Yep. Flag match.
A what?
A flag match.
Thought you said something else. Not gonna lie.
No.
What a flag? What is a flag match? What is a flag match?
Basically, you have to grab your opponent's flag, or you have to grab your flag, or something like that from out of the corner.
Are you being serious? Or are you messing with me?
No, that's a flag match.
Wait a minute, what?
If that's the way they do it, that's the way to do the flag match. And then there's just the normal match, and then the winner gets their flag flown and the national anthem of their country. There's two different ways they do it.
Okay, yeah, I like that one. I like the second one where you win the match and then
Yeah,
everybody's singing the song. Okay, that's cool. The other one, what they would just have them on a pole or outside, and
yeah, on a pole.
if you get like, yeah, okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's fine. A flag match. Okay, whatever. Is that at
Which don't make
SummerSlam
as
or?
much. I mean, like, because I thought they were going to have it like that night, which made sense. But now it looks like they're going to have it at Battleground. It don't make as much sense to make it a flag match, really.
Nah, it doesn't make a lot of sense, man. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh man, just okay. Hopefully that changes. I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, that's weird. Trent, let's get off the Flag Day match. That's terrible. Let me tell you something about this rap battle because that's what
All
I got
right.
to get to, man. Was I excited about this rap battle before? Hell no.
No.
Did you think it was corny that they were going to have a rap battle?
A little bit, but I mean, there's black people in the ring, so Vince's mind, they have to rap.
I like the way that you phrased that, my friend. Okay, so here's the thing. Not only did they have a rap battle, but Wale, friend of the show, he was the
Big wrestling fan.
yeah, he's a huge wrestling fan.
They have Wale Mania.
Yeah, definitely. We should go to Wale Mania. Pass out
Yeah.
some t-shirts. The thing about it was, man, when I found out he was the I guess the mediator or the
Right.
judge or whatever, didn't care. But I don't know if you paid attention to this, Trent, but everything that he did was a parody of rap battles. And when I say that, you're like, they really have rap battles? Yes.
Yeah, of course they do. That's where 8 Mile come from, the movie.
You're Trent. Let me just say this, Trent. I love the fact that you're white. I have no choice but to say that. I love the fact that you're white because is 8 Mile the only rap battle that you've seen?
Well, I mean, they have the ones on what's that show called that Nick Cannon hosts?
And once again, Trent, I'm glad that you're white. Is 8 Mile and MTV's Wilding Out the only rap battles that you've seen?
Pretty much.
Okay, so and that's totally fine. Here's the thing: there are leagues. Yes, there are leagues like baseball leagues, basketball. There are rap battle leagues out in the world. Some are on the West Coast, some are down south, some are in Canada, right?
Right.
And everything that Wale was doing, he was mimicking the mediator or the owner of one of the biggest rap battles in New York. It's called Smack. I'm once again glad that you're white. But remember, oh man, I'm not sure if you know what World Star Hip Hop is, or World Star, whatever.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Ain't that like a video channel or something?
There you go, Trent. There you go. So back in the day, and when we say back in the day, what is that? 7 years now? When things were really starting with online video and hip hop culture was becoming big online, there were rap battles, and one was called or one guy named Smack. He took a camera everywhere and just videotape people battling each other. They sold DVDs like that, and everyone was trying to figure out who the next rap battler was, right? So you basically had your John Cena of the rap game, or you had your Rock of the rap battle game, and so on, so forth. Then they started actually moving from the DVDs and actually having rap battles on pay-per-view.
Oh.
So what you saw in the ring was what they have on pay-per-view. They pretty much do them quarterly, and it's obviously very similar to the WWE schedule. They had big ones, night of the main events. Those are like the WrestleManias. They have other leagues or famous entertainers that kind of host some. Total Slaughter, King of the Dot, that's in Canada. They have all these types of different events quarterly,
right,
and they sell them on pay-per-view. So when Wale was in the ring, not only did I think this thing was silly, but when I saw the Usos come down with a gang of people, and then I saw New Day come out with a gang of people, it reminded you of the actual rap battle. So I'm like, okay, this is getting a little interesting.
Wait a minute, you mean there's people that dress up in funny costumes like the New Day had?
Let's be honest, Trent. Black people dress up any kind of way, so you could pretty much say that, yeah. But
well, I'm glad I will say this. I'm glad New Day found work for Adam Rose's Rosebuds.
I thought I was the only person thinking that.
Yeah,
I swore I was the only person thinking that. But here's the thing, man. On the rap battles, right? And depending on which ones you go to, I'm pretty sure I'm going to send you links later. Be forewarned, there's a lot of N words used, a lot of N words, lot of N words, a lot of gun talk, a lot of drug talk, and if a guy is disrespecting another guy, for some reason the other guy is always gay. For some reason, I don't know why. And his mom and dad are usually a snitch. I don't know why. Maybe that's something that they do. But it's a lot of disrespect, and it's for the honor of being the best rap battler.
Right.
Okay. With that said, I'll send you links. But what you saw in the ring, I don't know, man. It was reminiscent of what I've seen, man. Just two sets of black people disrespecting each other, which is terrible for the culture. But in a rap battle, it seems okay, right? So when Wale was doing all his stuff, you'll actually see that in the videos. It was just fun to see, man. The biggest thing out of this rap battle was the rated R line.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was a big deal, but I could see how people could believe it was a big deal. What are your thoughts?
Well, first off, I think a better line instead of saying rated R, he said, "Your name's Xavier Woods. They should be calling you Triple X Xavier Woods."
Something like that, man. Anything except like the rated R line, I didn't get. If he would have said rated X or something like that, yeah, definitely would have worked. But I guess it's a PG show. You got to keep it like that. But
it still got censored on the replays and stuff.
See, that's the thing. On Hulu, it's not.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't see it real time, and I was afraid that I wouldn't get to see it on Hulu. I heard that they blocked it out on the YouTube content, but they didn't for Hulu. Like, I really don't think it was a big deal.
No, I don't think unless you knew about it, you would know what they was talking about, really.
Right. I mean,
I don't think the casual fan's going to know about it, really.
Right. I think some of the other jabs that they took with the Usos being not as in shape as they could be, were way harder than that. Way harder than that.
Yeah.
So but yeah, man, I'm gonna send you some clips. They're pretty long, Trent, and it's a bunch of black people disrespecting each other.
Now, these rap battles, do they turn physical like this one did?
I can send you some of those. Literally, there are as many rap battles as there are matches in a WWE ring all year.
Wow.
So there's bound to be a punch thrown. So I can send you some of those if you really want to see them. But for the most part, you have people on stage getting paid to be there. So and people getting paid to watch too. So it's clean for the most part. They might, get up in each other's grills, but nothing ever turns physical.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought it was an okay segment.
Okay.
It was better than I expected it to be.
It was way better than I expected it to be, man. Like I said, when Wale was imitating everything that happens in the rap battle, like I said, I'll send you the links and you can see, oh, that's where that stuff came from, and oh, blah blah blah. But I think that made it more interesting for me as a fan. That was the highlight of SmackDown.
Now Wale, in terms of rappers, is he one of the bigger ones? Is he like one of the big names?
Yes and no. Does he have a name? Yes. Does he make good songs? Yes. Is he on the level of Jay-Z?
No.
No. But has he made that crossover to wrestling like Snoop Dogg did, even without wanting to? Yes. Like Snoop Dogg is an entertainer, Wale was a wrestling fan.
Right.
So, that was I don't mind seeing Wale on Raw versus seeing just a random rapper that's never watched wrestling before. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Which I guess is Snoop Dogg's credit, though. He's always pretty good when he's on there. He seems like he knows what he's doing and stuff.
Yeah. And maybe Snoop Dogg was a bad example, but we've seen plenty of rappers on. I doubt Flo Rida has anything to do with wrestling.
Right.
Well,
he did as much as they use him.
Yeah, I know. He's definitely signed to WWE somewhere along the lines. I don't know how that works.
It was so hilarious because I think one of the weeks he was on Raw or something. I seen him, and then that weekend I was watching TV, and he was performing at the Adult Video Network Awards. I'm like, man, this dude's everywhere. You can't go nowhere without seeing this guy.
Yeah, man, Flow Rider, dude. Flow Rider appeals, man. He's a massive dude.
Then once I seen him on there, I had to wonder. I wonder how many of them girls he banged that night.
Oh, Flow, yeah, he's tearing some ass up. I can tell you that he's definitely tearing some ass up. Okay, so that was all I do. Really, that's all I have for SmackDown because that was my favorite part of the entire show. I was just amazed that they kept that segment as real as you could get to a rap battle. I just have to give them kudos for that.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, on SmackDown we had Naomi beating Lana again in like 20 seconds. And this time after the match, Tamina come in and wanted Lana to come with her. Like, I don't know if she's going to be like Lana's mentor or something now. I don't know. It's really weird.
Yeah, I saw that. For some reason, I just thought I like it into Lana's first night in jail, and her becoming Tamina's girlfriend. So protect her or be her bodyguard, so Lana can get better without actually getting better real quick.
Well, they could play off the thing where she knows Naomi pretty well since they're kind of like family.
Yeah, I saw that, and man, none of the announcers kind of hinted on that at all. And they haven't the entire time that Naomi has been champion. So maybe we start to see that. But for now,
I love the new glowing title belt.
I don't think it's gonna last, but I damn sure liked it when I saw it.
Yeah,
I like that, man. And I think she just added little beads around everything. I liked it. That was cool. That was cool. Yep. Dude, do you think that becomes the belt for a while?
No, just as long as she's got it.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, let's be honest, Trent. How she could keep it for a while. Let's say she keeps it until some Survivor Series. That there's no reason that can't become the new spinner belt.
Yeah.
I'm just saying cool. That would be pretty cool. I liked it though.
Yeah. Let's see, what else do we have? We had Daniel Bryan coming out and banning and firing or suspending Ellsworth, and then fining him a bunch of money. It was a pretty useless segment to take up time.
Yeah, so Ellsworth is gone. You still give a little saga to Kamala. But let's get to the most important thing of the night. Chad Gable and Jason Jordan are not even partners anymore, but they wear the same clothes. Is that what they wear? Is that what?
Yeah, I mean, are they trying to push Gable as a singles guy now?
I thought they were like the interracial Harlem Heat for a second. I didn't know what was going on. I saw the outfits. I saw Gable have a one-on-one good match with AJ, but just trying to figure out where this is going, man.
Yeah, me too. Good match between the two of them, and AJ qualified for the Battle Royal, which was pretty obvious.
Yeah, I do like the fact
you know where his head is. You know he's going to win the match.
I like the fact that it came down with Ty and Sammy. That was kind of cool. That was cool. And did you see how short they made Michael Bennett? What Michael Bennett?
Mike Kanellis.
Yeah, Mike Kanellis. Sorry. How they made Mike Kanellis seem shorter than Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
I was just like, come on, dude, really? Sammy's not that freaking tall, and Mike's not that freaking short. Right. But yeah. So now, what are they doing with the whole love thing? She's definitely in control, though.
Yeah, that's basically it. She's the one that's in control, and he's submissive to her.
Okay, all right. I just want to see it get a little vicious. Obviously, you can't have love all the time, but I want to see where they can go from there.
Yep, I'm ready for them to actually have a match. Which I imagine his first match will probably be at Battleground.
That'll be a great way to get him into the ring, man. Just show him off at Battleground, see what he can do.
Him and Sammy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then we had a promo battle between Orton and Jinder Mahal again, which was nothing special. And
I saw that. Okay, so we're done with SmackDown. Let's get down to the main part of the show where we disclose how much of an ass kicking. Can we say ass on the show?
Sure, we say everything else.
We do. We started off with balls. Now we're talking about body.
We talked about every other part.
Everything. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm destroying Trent Williams, the best in the world. I'm kicking his butt. And to knock me off my game a little bit, he sent me not pictures of him, Lord no. He sent me undisclosed images and videos of the Big Brother castmates getting naked, which I was very appreciative of. Appreciative of. So is that what you really saw or get to see on the behind the scenes 24-hour?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. If you catch it at the right time, I mean, it don't happen all the time. It's not like they all walk around naked, but if you catch it at the right time. So
somebody's literally, I mean, now that's probably what the camera crew, I imagine, obviously, they're telling them, hey, everything that you do, if you're not in the bathroom, is going to get taped.
Pretty much.
Everything. Yeah. So if you're taking off clothes, know that it's going to go on camera. I imagine they have to kind of run this through with these guys, man. Maybe that's just me though.
Yeah. I mean, they tell them, but I mean, and most of the time, most of them do, try to cover up or find a clever way of changing clothes and stuff. But she's one I don't think cares that much.
This is Jillian, the one that looks like Dana Brooke in the face. Elena. Okay. Yeah, man, that's a nice set. That's a nice set she got on her.
Yeah.
And from the images, are her and this dude Mark, do they have a thing going on?
Yep.
Now, is there any boom chicka boom boom that goes on in the house?
There was one night. It was under the covers, and I didn't actually see it, but I read about it with Jessica and Cody.
Okay. Now, is everyone talking about it?
I don't think nobody knew what was happening. As far as the people in the house, you mean?
Yeah, because here's the thing.
They didn't know nothing about it. They were up in the HOH room, which is locked. It's got a door. It's locked.
Oh, okay. Nicely. They snuck into the HOH to get their groove on?
Yeah, well, Cody is the HOH this week, so.
Okay.
Well, he was the HOH. He lost it last night.
Okay. Wow. So as soon as you get to be HOH, people are sleeping. Wow. Damn.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
So we might get some of that with Mark and Elena if either one of them become HOH.
Nicely done. Okay, let's get to the results, man, because how many people do I have left and how many people are you struggling to keep?
I have 8 people left and you have 6 people left.
I need clarification on that. Who do I have left?
Well, this week you was going to lose somebody either way because Christmas and Jillian were up, and you have both of them.
Yeah, I know.
So you have Christmas, Raven, Dominique, Josh, Cody, and Alex. And if things go as planned this coming week, you're fixing to lose another one.
I don't believe you, first of all, but I'm still riding strong with my team, man. Cody and Christmas, I gotta rock with them. Alex, for some reason,
I wouldn't rock too hard with Cody. He's fixing to probably head out the door.
Cody, you son of a gun! Oh,
he is a plus grade A asshole.
Yes, I saw that from the first episode I saw. I just, come on, man. I mean, there's a level of maneuvering where you have to be strategic, but you don't have to be a dick about it.
Yeah.
So, I thought Alex was a white girl for so long, but she's a beautiful Asian looking girl. So
yeah,
I need her to stay. Yeah, doubt she'll stay long.
There's not an ugly girl in this house, really.
There isn't. Like Megan had cute qualities.
Right.
Megan had a cute personality.
Yeah. But she wasn't there long, so.
Yeah, dude, let's be honest, man. They don't put any ugly chicks or ugly people in the house, do they?
Oh, they did one year. Just when you get time, go on Google and look up Big Brother 16 Christine.
Okay, but they don't put any overweight like guys in there.
No, not really.
Okay.
No. Not recently. I mean, back in the earlier stages, they put more, real, I guess you'd say real people, like from everyday walks of life. Now there's a lot of models and good looking people in it.
Okay. That does make sense then. The Amazing Race had just a hodgepodge of everyone. So that's what I was expecting to see. And Big Brother, I mean, it literally looks like you're walking into an Abercrombie and Finch commercial. So
yeah. Even the old dude is like, he's won like a Mr. Hunk contest and hottest guy contest.
Yeah, man. I mean, everyone looks like they came off Mad Men. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. That's just me, though.
So, have you watched any this week? Any of the shows on CBS?
No, I didn't. I didn't get to. I will definitely have to check out this week. Now, help me out again, man. Aren't there like 3 shows though? Yeah,
there's 3 shows. There's Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Okay.
Sundays at 8, Wednesdays at 8, Thursdays at 9.
So what show? Because let's be honest, I can't watch all 3 shows. What show do I watch to keep updated?
If you don't watch any of them, watch Thursdays.
Watch the one on Thursday.
Yeah, that's when the live eviction happens and the new HOH is crowned, or the start of the HOH competition, because sometimes they don't have enough time left on the show and it has to go over to the live feeds. Like this week.
So on Thursday, you'll know who's head of household. By Thursday night, you'll know who's head of household and who's really on the outs for next week.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Well, you want to know who's on the outs, really. I mean, because that'll be after the feed, like after the show's off and the feeds start.
So what's the Wednesday show for?
The Wednesday show, they do the Power of Veto competition.
What is that?
That's where 6 people play, which is the HOH, their 2 nominees, and then 3 people picked at random. And if one of them win the POV, they can take somebody off the block, and the HOH has to replace them with somebody else.
Okay.
So if you're a nominee and you win the veto, you can take yourself off, and the HOH has to put somebody else up.
Okay. Is there a competition on Wednesday?
Yes.
Okay.
The power veto competition.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I might check out the Wednesday night show. Probably not the Sunday night, but definitely the Wednesday night show.
Yeah, the Sunday night really nothing that special. Sunday night they do the nominations where the HOH nominates 2 people.
Quick question, man. What time does the Wednesday show happen? Because we have NXT. Okay, it comes on at 8. Okay, I got you.
But I usually watch NXT on demand. I don't watch it as it's happening.
True. That is true. Okay, cool, man. Yeah.
But as far as your team goes, your team has a person on it that has severely broken their foot. Christmas has broke her foot.
Why is everybody getting injured? I noticed that from the very first episode. People are getting injured like it's nothing. Oh, like what is the big deal with the injuries now?
It's never happened this much like this. We've had somebody quit and somebody get injured in the same week, and this is only the first week. This is the craziest, as the young people like to call it, most lit first week I've ever seen in Big Brother.
Aren't you a young person?
Well, I'm reasonably young, but I'm talking about ones younger than me. Hey, I'm old enough where I can say those younger people now.
I need you to say lit in a sentence every show from now on. That was awesome. I was like, I know he's not gonna say it. And then you said it. That was cool. Nicely done.
Yeah. So Cody had this plan last week where he wanted to put Paul up. But the problem was he didn't tell nobody about it, not even his alliance. And Paul was supposed to be in that alliance. So when he made that move, Paul had the necklace of I forgot what it's called, some kind of safety necklace, and he could because he was voted on by the fans to get it, and he's safe for 3 weeks. So what Cody had to do instead, he put Christmas on the block. So his whole alliance turned against him in that very moment. So he pretty much screwed his and Jessica's game just because he's an asshole and didn't want to talk to his own alliance and tell them his plans.
I gotta trust my team though, man. I gotta ride with my team. Trent, we did do a fantasy.
Christmas not only is her foot broke, but Monday she's got to go out of the house to get surgery to put pins in it.
Okay, so what does that do for like competitions? I mean, does that disqualify her from competitions?
Yeah, any physical ones she won't be able to do.
Wow, damn.
They do have like mental competitions, like true or false and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, I thought she was gonna be a big star on the show, so maybe they kind of curve those competitions so she can participate in. I don't know. That sucks though. That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Quick question though. Oh man, I just had it on the tip of my tongue. For the damn it, what were you saying? Oh yeah. We did a BB19 draft, right?
Right.
Now, when I'm playing fantasy football, I talk to some of my owners. I say, hey, you got a nice running back that I wouldn't mind having. I give you 2 wide receivers off my bench. Are we talking trades here? Maybe 2 or 3 weeks from now.
Maybe. But I like my team I got, so I don't know.
Okay. All right. We'll see. We'll get to that point when we actually have to cross that road. But I like my team. Everyone's envious of my team, and we'll see what happens, man. We will see what happens.
Yes, your team that has already lost 2 people and could probably most likely be losing a third next week.
That just means everyone's gunning for my teammates. Like that just means that everybody on my team is a threat. And that's just how it is, man. I like my team though.
All right.
I think we're done, Trent.
I guess I can talk a little bit about my list I have for our 69 episode.
Whoa, Trent. Are you gonna reveal spoilers for your top 100 XXX not rated R list?
I'm not going to reveal spoilers, but I'm just going to say that there is a very wide variety of ladies on this list. I have black, white, Latina, curvy, skinny, young, MILFs. I mean, redheaded, blonde, brunette. It runs the spectrum.
That's why you're the best in the world.
Yes. So when you said that I don't have a particular type, you're pretty right.
Yeah, after talking to you on this show, man, I realized that there's not one chick that you that you really go for. I can probably assume that if we went to a bar, based on what the bar had, you would probably go for a certain type. But you talked about JoJo Booty.
Yep.
You talked about Paige Van Zandt. You've mentioned that you wouldn't mind tapping Becky Lynch. So I'm sure we will be surprised by your list. How are we going to do this, man? Because I'm not running through 100 names, but I want to, I want to get to some of these names because knowing you, man,
What I'll do is I'll send you the list like the week of, and then the names you want to talk about, we'll talk about.
That sounds good. That sounds
and
good.
Then after the show, we can like when you post the show, you can post the link to the spreadsheet I got, the list.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That's how it's gonna get done, man.
And one thing I noticed doing this list, like when I was younger, like redheads, I never really found them that attractive. Boy, there's like 5 or 6 redheads I got on my natural redheads too that I got on my list. I think it's because I've been watching this Raven girl on Big Brother. She's really cute.
I was about to say that. Did it start with Eva Marie?
No, because that's not the actual real red. I'm talking about actually real natural redheads.
Well, outside of her tan, she would. I don't know. I see what you're saying though. You're talking about
not bright red. I'm talking about more orangey red.
Yeah, you're talking about gingers. Yeah. I got you. Yeah, I will say. Yeah, I feel you. I haven't really.
But it's weird how your taste changed. Like when I was younger, I never used to find them attractive. Yeah, now that I'm older, I guess things change. Kind of like your taste buds, they change when you get older. Nicely
done, Trent. So your taste buds have changed to redheads now. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Nicely done, my friend. Nicely done. We have to end the show that way. I think that would be a great way to end the show.
Hashtag taste buds are redheads. Our taste buds are for redheads or something.
That's definitely a hashtag. 3 more episodes to go before we get to episode 69. So it's gonna be a monumental episode for all the wrong reasons. And I said the wrong reasons. Make sure that you hit us up on our Twitter. Dude, our Twitter page is going to be crazy these next couple of weeks. These next couple of weeks are going to be ridiculous, man. Make sure if you're a listener of the Wrestling Fans Podcast, and if you're not, that you check out our Twitter page. Is going to be, as the young folks say, what, Trent?
Lit.
For the next couple of weeks until we get to episode 69. It will be a milestone for us. Not even 70. Like we're just forget 70. Going straight to 69.
This show could be more important than number 100.
Right. Like, come on. This is a monumental
normal shows, they would celebrate 100, but we're not the most morally,
conscious.
Conscious. There you go. People. So 69 is our magic number.
Yeah. 69 will be a momentous occasion. It literally will be the welcome to the show. It's just what it is. So make sure that you hit us up on our Twitter page. You can check out the make sure that you hit up our Twitter page at the official Twitter page.
I got y'all tongue-tied.
I know. You know what actually did it was when you were saying taste, and I'm like, he's going taste buds. I know he's going taste buds. Make sure that you hit us up on Twitter at our official Twitter page for the show, which is
at TWF_podcast.
And if you're a redhead, curvy, if you're a MILF, Trent, I know your list is gonna have a GILF on there. So if you're a GILF also,
we didn't go that far.
You didn't go that far, Trent? Really?
No.
Really?
Nope.
Okay, all right. Make sure that you hit up Trent. You can tweet Trent at
MTW3589.
And also, if you have other pictures of naked chicks on Big Brother, make sure that you send them to my Twitter feed at Bangham South. That is BANGEMSOUTH. Make sure that you hit us up on Facebook and subscribe to our Facebook page, facebook.com/TWF podcast. And of course, check out the YouTube channel, The Wrestling Fans Podcast, with all of our episodes there, weekly shows, bonus episodes, funny clips, and soon to be the episode 69 list. I can't wait for the show. I cannot wait for the show. But with all that said, make sure that you follow us, retweet stuff that we say, check out the social media accounts, and of course, subscribe, listen, and enjoy. Trent.
Yes.
Plug your site, man.
My thoughts on prowrestling.blogspot.com. This week I'll be doing the review for Goodness Gracious Greek Balls of Fire.
Nicely done, my friend.
And then also on my thoughts on realitytv.blogspot.com. I don't have nothing on there right now that I'm working on.
Okay, so
I was going to do like a weekly recap, but my gosh, it's hard. There's so much stuff happening on Big Brother that It's hard to remember it all.
But see, that's the thing. Like, something happens on Sunday, something happens on Wednesday, and then something happens on Thursday.
And then something happens all through the week because I'm watching the live feeds.
So that's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm trying to figure out. If you're a fan of Big Brother and you don't have the live feed, when does the week start and end?
On Thursday.
It
ends with the eviction, and the next week starts with the crowning of the new HOH.
So on Thursday, you know who the head of household is. You know who just got evicted. What's your holdover until Sunday? Like what are you watching on Sunday for?
To see who the HOH nominates.
For eviction?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a competition on Sunday?
No, I don't believe so. Not unless the HOH competition didn't have enough time to finish on the Thursday show.
Okay.
So like this week they couldn't finish it, so they went to the live feeds. But on Sunday's show, they'll show what was on the live feeds.
Okay. But generally on Sunday, you're waiting to see how anxious these persons were at who the HOH was going to nominate.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, man. Definitely works for me. Is that it?
I believe so.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. Trent, as always, man, it was a pleasure. And I will talk to you next week, my friend.
All righty.